It seemed like you were getting frustrated with how the game was going in the first half. What was said at the half, and they kind of got this flip because you guys obviously took control of the game in the third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, I think overall we played well. We had a great start. I mean, you can't expect to win every game by 20 or 30. And, after we had a good lead, we always talk about putting teams away, but it's the first quarter. so, those guys are hoopers over there. They play very free. And they went out and they made it a close game. And, we kind of ran away with it at the end. But, after the start that we had, I didn't like how close it was at halftime. Curious,
in that third quarter, you guys went on a 17-4 run and you hit 3 threes during that. I think you had 11 in that surge. Just maybe speak to what was working for you during that.
Just getting open shots. I mean, we have a lot of guys that are selfless, that make plays for each other. I mean, you see what everybody did today, looking at the stat sheet. And that's hard for defenses, that wears teams down when everybody's a threat out there and you don't know who to guard. So I got a free open looks. And, after that, it was just in rhythm.
Curious, when you're in that mode, is it what's fueling it? Is it anger? Is it, competitiveness? What's fueling you when you get on one of those runs?
Just competitiveness. I mean, to see the things that I say to myself out there and, to my teammates, it's just, you want to find ways to get things going. I've been trying to get to the free throw line more. That hasn't happened. I'm shooting like 1 or 2 a game in a big stretch, which is unbelievable, to me. But just trying to find ways to stay motivated. And, we're building. Chris is out. Jay was out tonight. We're down some men, and, we just want to keep this train moving.
Speaking of being down some men, Torrey Craig, 8 for 8, 14 rebounds, 21 points. Just speak to his performance tonight.
I mean, to come in like that, I don't think he knew Jay wasn't playing until right before the game or, on the way over, and just step right in that role and shoot perfect, defend well. The rebounds that he had, he was all over the place, and it was good to have him back.
Curious, when you look at DeAndre and Mikal, the growth that they've had just in their careers, you've seen it firsthand, but to see it tonight, fourth quarter, it's like, usually you might be in a situation where you and Chris are carrying it, but those two came up with shots and plays. Maybe seeing that and what you're feeling when you see those two do that at the end of the game.
I mean, everybody's growing, everybody's evolving. That's what, this regular season's for. I think last year was our first season together of finding the chemistry and finding what we do and what works well down the stretch. And, just still trying to find those ways, trying to, manipulate the game and, find different ways to win, make winning plays. That's what we're usually yelling out in the fourth quarter. And, it starts on the defense end and we get out in transition. We're kind of hard to match up with.
We'll finish with Kellen Olson and Gerald on Zoom. Come first.
Hey, Book. Monty was just telling us that on the run to the finals last year, he learned how much it can help Mikal and DeAndre to be more options in the offense and how that experience can help them. Can you provide the player's perspective as a younger guy, how those extra looks can help going forward?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we need them to be aggressive. We've been preaching that since last year. It takes a lot of pressure off everybody. And, we wouldn't be telling them to be aggressive if we didn't know they were capable of doing what they do. And, they've showed it at spots, more spots this year than last. And, that's just that's the process of getting better and learning this league is, finding your places and finding ways to be aggressive and effective. And, I think everybody's confidence level is really high right now. And, everybody puts the work in, to have that confidence.
Last question will be Gerald.
Hey, Book, to go off of that, you guys are #1 in assists since the All-Star break without Chris. I know that you guys have been in 0.5 and had that we score mentality for a long time now, but how beneficial is this stretch to kind of put guys in playmaking spots that maybe they might not have been in before?
Yeah, I think it was really important. I think we were saying that right when Chris went down. I mean, I always have to start off after saying that by saying we will never be able to replace what Chris does for this team, no matter how many assists we have. but still just trying to find ways, still trying to play together. You know, it's an equal opportunity offense. We all trust each other to the highest degree, and you know, it works out well for us.